let's do my favorite redhead makeup routine. Every time I say that, people are like, why does it matter what color hair you have? And my answer to that is redheads are notoriously really hard to match. And I feel like we're fed a lot of lies of what actually looks good on us in the makeup world. Number one, starting with tones. I am cool toned, as you can tell underneath my eyes, and I have blue appearing veins, but cool toned makeup on me makes me look like I am 6 feet under. And I truly believe, even though I am cool toned, that warm toned makeup looks better on me. Okay, for starters, this is the Origins Eye Cream in Warm, not Cool, their other shade. It just color corrects my under eyes perfectly. That looks better. I know there's a difference between color correcting and matching your tones, but there just is a common theme here. And then I'm just going in with this Say Glowy Super Gel and Warm Glow. I've touched on this before, but I feel like the Sun Glow is a little too bronzy, but this one is just perfect. And I know you're probably thinking that it does look better on me because I have a little bit of self tan on, but I feel like it still looks better either way. You guys know I love a bright under eye Merit concealer stick in the shade Chiffon. I'm just gonna blend that in right over the eye cream. I want my under eyes to look reflective. Next, a little mix and match. I feel like it's very rare that I find one product that gives me all the dimension that I want. So we're gonna do a little bit of Tower 28 Sunny Days and Armani Luminous Silk. Wow, this looks a mess. Blend those together. And this is in the shade 13 and 4.25. Going back in with the Beauty Blender. I try not to add any extra product underneath my eyes because I feel like that's when I notice more creasing and just looking a little bit drier. Okay, this is probably the most cool tone product that I'm going to use, and it's not even that crazy. This is the LYS or Liss, I should probably look this up, bronzer stick in the shade Motivate. Okay, I was being a little dramatic about it being cool toned. It just blends so nice. But I do feel like cool toned contour or bronzer will look like muddy on me, and I just look sick and not in like this way. Okay, next, one of my favorite blushes of all time, Haus Labs Pomelo. The color's just insane. I like to do a natural kind of like sunburn look even though it's February. And then going in with another cream blush. This is Freckle from Rhode. I've been seeing Freckle get a lot of hate recently, like saying it's a boring shade. I just think it's the most natural looking and not like that's a bad thing. And I love this color for redheads. I think it looks so good. And if you must have something a little bit pinker, love the Laura Mercier in Strawberry. It layers on top so beautifully. Like, yeah, that's a good color. Okay, next up, I love the Tarte Fake Awake. Just on that bottom waterline. It just makes my eyes pop. Oh my gosh, who am I? I forgot powder. Okay, another Laura Mercier favorite. I'm almost out of this. I use the puffs as well, but honestly, I really like to take that same beauty blender. I can just get up in there. I'll just cut that. I'm just gonna press that in. On to the next, AKA brows. It took me forever to even feel comfortable with having my brows like not the lightest color on my head, but I'm using the Benefit brow pencil in 3.75. I think I want to say the shade is Warm Brown or Auburn, but I used to be really scared of having dark-ish brows. Now I get my brows tinted. Especially as a redhead, I feel like a lot of our features are naturally really soft, so when something's a little bold, it's kind of a jump scare. Trying not to do anything too crazy. Okay, now the fun part, aka eyes. I start with the Giorgio Armani eye tint in the shade 12S. It's so bright. I've also said this before, I love browns and pinks. I love this little mini palette. I used to think pink on my eye made it look like I had pink eye, but I feel like it made my eyes pop a lot more. I'm using this one. And I'm gonna use this darker brown, which is gonna be a theme, just to deepen that eye look. Now we're gonna take this gel liner from Kosas in this really pretty chocolate color. I find that's a little bit softer than black. Brought that all the way to my inner corner. Same over here. And then sometimes if I want a little extra pop, I'll take a tiny little bit of brown eyeshadow close to my waterline as I can. And it just adds a little bit of drama. Over here, again, sticking with brown, I'm doing the Too Faced brown mascara and just using this to bring everything together. I feel like a lot of times brown mascaras can look lackluster, and that's why I like this one because it still gives drama. And I feel like my eyes pop so much more. A little bit of champagne pop. Okay, here's where we are. Time for a lip stain. I've learned not to be scared of a deep lip. Wow, this looks crazy. I'm scared, but I know this works. Okay, I'm kind of cleaning it up. I'm gonna let this sit for a second, and then wiping some of this off, and then finishing with Rhode Raspberry. Okay, finished look. I know what works for me doesn't work for everybody, but I feel like I've seen such a difference shifting towards warm makeup. I feel like the holy trinity for redheads, warm on your face, browns on your eyes, and then a deeper, almost berry color on your lips. But again, obviously, I know everybody's different, but I do feel like this combination brings out my features the most. So, yeah.